I applied to medical school, I kind of applied in all of the Northeast region, and UMass was my first interview, and I had a wonderful time coming to the school and looking at it. And I was just really struck by the community that people felt with their classmates and how close these classes got. And I interviewed at other places, and I got in a few other places, but remembering that sense of community really brought me back to look at UMass again, and it's definitely what's the best thing about being here.
I was really especially drawn to UMass because of the philosophy. UMass is about primary care, and they're about giving back to the community, and in college I did a lot of community service type work, and that was always something that was very important to me.
Having gone to a public high school, public college, this was just a good fit for me.
I was attracted to UMass Medical School because they train great clinicians, and I want to be able to really work with patients and be a knowledgeable clinician, and UMass does a great job of training their students.
I was a student from a modest economic background. My parents both worked. They worked very hard. And in fact, I don't know how they actually supported us. But financial aid was very important to me.
In undergrad, I ended up working a part-time job on the ambulance in town to try to offset some of the costs so I could come out with a little bit less debt. But then here, with the scholarship that I received, I could actually quit that job, and now I spend a lot of my free time either getting to know my classmates better or working in the free clinics in town, and it's really broadened my horizons.
When I was an undergrad, I actually didn't get any financial aid, so it was refreshing and exciting for me to get financial aid here at UMass Medical School, and it's helping me because I don't have to make decisions necessarily based on finances, which I would never want to do anyways. But it's making that decision easier for me to go into what I love instead of going into what will help pay my loans.
One of my biggest concerns coming to medical school was how I was going to pay for it. Coming here to UMass, that really hasn't been a problem. The scholarships that I've gotten have been so helpful, and I feel completely free. When I know I need to choose a residency program, I'm not going to have to worry about how much money I'm going to be making. I feel like that's a tremendous freedom that other students may not have.
Having the scholarship helped alleviate some of that financial burden and allowed me to focus on my educational goals. So it's been a great help, and I really appreciate the work that the Alumni Association has put into raising funds and having these scholarships available to students like myself.
The people here are absolutely incredible, and the things that they're doing with the money provided is just amazing.
If the donor of my scholarship was sitting beside me, I would first give them a very hearty handshake and a big thank you, because I don't know how else to thank them, because it's such a generous thing to do, to give money to people that you don't even know. But I would like, if they were interested, to keep them in the loop about what I'm doing and how their money has helped me to get to where I'm at. I
think UMass has something really special here, that we're focused on creating doctors that are going to work in Massachusetts, and that they could help me do that was helping me accomplish my dream. I
really appreciate the work that they've put into raising funds, because it really does make a difference.
I'm nearly certain that I want to go into OBGYN. I want to give back to women and deliver their babies and take care of women for their entire life. I see myself doing more primary care OBGYN and serving that kind of unique role of being a primary care provider and being a surgeon and being solely responsible for women.
I think I'd like to pursue some surgical residency at this point, orthopedics or something along those lines.
I would like to be able to integrate my bachelor's degree in international relations into my medical degree and do work where I'm helping with development aid and providing medical services to an underserved population, whether locally or abroad.
In choosing medicine, I've decided to help one person at a time, and seeing that special connection with people is really how I hope to impact them.
A donor who gives a gift with a specific purpose towards financial aid hopefully recognizes the great importance of that gift. Their generosity allows a medical student to have their dreams become a reality. And for their generosity, they can be assured that we are most grateful. And we are grateful, but our students greatly appreciate their generosity.